Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today, or in this video, what we're going to talk about is we've all seen where Hogan's made those slow motion swings and he's showing people how to make the swing in slow motion. We saw it when he was on the driving range with the people behind, probably not the driving range, but the golf course, where he gets up there and he's younger and he's going like this, coming around, hits through, comes around, and then comes up, and then we see it again in the Father Keller video, and then we see it again on where he's on the beach with that couple, and he's showing them. They're like, "Oh my God!" And Ben's like, "Yeah, it's kind of hard." And she's like, "That's harder than hitting golf balls." Well, let me tell you something. A lot of people think that is not what Hogan was doing. Okay, but if you look at it over the span of when he did the first one, when he did the Father Keller one, and then when he did the one on the beach, it never changes. It never changes. So he's up there, you know, he's set, he comes in, I'm not going to do all the footsteps and everything correct, and then he's, you know, looking at it and blah, whatever, but then he's like, he starts moving this club away, right? So he's like this, he goes to the top, he gets there, and then he starts coming down, and it feels like this, and then he comes through, comes up, and then finishes the swing. So what this looks like from down the line, so what he does is he goes here, he makes all these moves, he's coming up, and then he'll come down, and then he'll come through. So you have to understand something. A lot of people are like, hey, this isn't what he was doing. He didn't do that. But let me tell you something. Dynamically in his golf swing, that's exactly what he was feeling. Exactly what he was feeling. Okay? Because see, let's diagnose this a little bit deeper for a second. When Hogan would get to the top, right? So he's like this. And then when he's making this move, his golf swing is happening around his right leg. Okay, but most people when they get here, they're like, they move over to the left like this, and then they try to swing and come up, and that isn't what Hogan was doing. It's not even close. It's really him just going this way. He's there, he's at the top, slow motion, there it comes. So then he's like, here it comes again, and then he gets right there, and then it's just whoosh, with the hands, and then he'll come up and finish his swing. There is a reason for it. He is swinging around his right leg. He is not swinging, getting this pressure to come over to the left like people think. So people think that Hogan was like this, and then there's this extreme lateral to jump over here. That isn't what Hogan was doing. Not at all. But that's what a lot of the traditional swinging is. It's here, dive down, jump up, and come up and do all these things. But what Hogan was doing, watch how much lateral movement it looks like I have here. Look at that. It's this way, but look at how my hips are moving. Okay, so now all of a sudden I'm going like this, and look at how my shoulder looks like it's on my spine. It's not rotating to get over here or turning to get over here to the left. It's this way. See how it's going up? Then as he's coming through, if I took this line and went this way, see how it's inside of my heel? Because he is still right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot, hands, and right when the hands go boom through, that's where his weight actually shifts to the left or to the lead side. Most people think that, like I said, you get up here and you move, and I'm going to move the way they do, this way, where I'm putting all this pressure on my left, and then if I came through like Hogan, the only way I could turn would be to get the shoulder over the lead heel, the lead shoulder over the lead heel. Doesn't work that way, guys. Watch this. Hogan, watch what's happening. See how it's all coming around this right leg, and then it's coming through. See where this position's at? Then it feels like my hands are going on this plane as they my wrist joint is going this way, but then all of a sudden my hands turn down, and then it comes through, and you can, it's kind of hard to see right here, but this lead shoulder is on the inside of my lead heel. Let's look at it this way. So now we know we're here. Now watch this. It feels like that. Now I'm not doing this kind of crap, but I'm doing exactly what Hogan did in that drill, and I am on this side of my trail leg. I'm still on the side of the trail leg, and now I am releasing just like Hogan did. So it's that way, and then I'm gonna come up and make the swing. When we can understand a couple of things here, this drill that Hogan would do in slow motion is exactly what he's feeling in his golf swing dynamically. And you guys might look at me and go, Chris, how the hell can you tell what Hogan's feeling? Do the drill, guys. Do the drill and stay on the right side of your leg. You will be like this. You'll be like here, and you'll be like, stay on the right side of my leg. Ah, stay on the right side of my leg. Ah, now, look at all this. Everybody talks about, well, when Hogan was right at impact, he's still bent, because all he's really doing is releasing it from right here, like this, and you will feel your hands go like this, and you will see this club head start making the perfect arc as you come through, and it's just like, boom. Boom, just like this every time, because it works. So what he was dynamically, because again, there's not one time where somebody asked him to say, hey Ben, can you show us your swing in slow motion? Sure. Gets up there, it is the exact same movement in every one of those 3 videos that are online showing you this is how he did the slow motion thing. So watch the difference, guys. This is crazy, okay? So here's Hogan. Look at how much this shoulder is inside of the lead heel. And then he gets to here, like this. And then when he's coming through, look at how this is like it's climbing up my spine, where everybody else in the world is going here, and they're going this way. See how it's back in some sort of alignment with the left heel, with the lead heel, and then they're moving this weight forward. They get in front of the ball and all these different things. Extremely important. This drill is the best thing that you can feel for yourself, because it's going to teach you, that's how Hogan was staying on the trail side of the right leg. He was staying behind it, and then he comes through. Now, Colin Morikama is very good at seeing this. Bring up the TaylorMade video, and you will see him. He's not doing Hogan in the backswing, but when he's coming down, Colin is exactly like this. See where this shoulder is at? It's on the inside of my feet, and then he comes through. So there's a lot of, believe it or not, touring pros today that understand what Hogan was doing to make this incredible swing, point blank. And if you can really start understanding the dynamic nature of this is what the swing feels like here, now all of a sudden it's that move, that move, that move, and it's released. I don't know what else to tell you. Make sure, practice it, do it in slow motion a couple times, because your tendency is going to be to want to go like this, come over to the left, or bump to the left, and then try to get here, and then you're going to keep turning your body trying to do it. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is we're on the trail side of the trail leg. Now we are right here. We are going to accelerate, get here, great extension, the whole 9 yards, because at this point it's literally the release happening that gets us to go where we need to go. Now again, pay attention, because there's going to be a couple videos coming out over the next day or two that are really going to break down some of the most important things that you've got to start understanding. But this drill is going to help you tremendously. So try it. You'll get the hang of it. You got to stay on the right side of the trail leg, or For a left-handed player, it's going to be in the downswing, stay on the left side of the trail leg. Just depends. Try it. Your rotation will start going like this instead of like that. Big difference to understand. We'll see you in the next video.